is Abigail Siosol and my report is the table settings. Table settings. Each restaurant has a required table setting that must be strictly followed by each server. Some restaurants have one table setting for their lunch menu and a completely different one for their dinner menu. If you usually work one shift and are suddenly asked to work another, it is your job to determine if there is a difference in the table setting and learn it before you begin your shift. In the fine dining restaurant, each member of the wait staff is assigned to a specific group of tables called a station, and each station generally has a table or a cart from which they supply linens, silvers, glasses, and china. The table will also have room for bread and butter for your station, as well as a thermos of hot coffee and a pitcher of water. If naa ka sa fine dining restaurant kay each staff naka-assign sila sa mga food nga kung asa sila i-assign, like sa mga sa mga coffee, mga chocolate, something, then lahian mga bread, butter, mga dessert, then lahian mga meat, lahian plates. Usually ang plates kay naara siya sa ubos sa kibalidira, mga food sa taas, then ang mga plates naara sa ubos para ikaw na lang makuha, then mag self-service lang. The customer should never have to ask for china, silver, or linen. Each table should be set appropriately before the guests are seated. All glasses and silver must be spotted. The table settings must be perfectly arranged. Each restaurant will have a diagram for how each cover to be set. The cover is the space about the size of a placemat on which the table setting for each guest will be placed. Some establishments actually use a ruler or measure the distance of the fork on the left side of the plate from the dinner knife and teaspoon on the right side of the plate. Once you have a set of couple dozen place settings, you will be able to tell at a glance of if your table has been. So ang ako ra pasabot sa ani nga kuan kay kanang before mo sulod ang customers, or before mo ingkod ang customer sa iyahang table, make sure na arrange na siya daan, so para dili sad kaayo sipog, no, nga pag mo ingkod sila amo pata mag set of tables ingana. Then generally speaking, the fork is to the left of the plate and the knife and spoon to the right of the plate, with the blade of the knife facing the plate. This utensil should be approximately 1 inch in the edge of the table. The folded napkin is placed to the left of the fork or found out the top of the charger or large dinner plate that is not used as an eating surface. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Bryson Cosero from 2HME. Now I will discuss to you about breakfast. Breakfast service must be quick, prompt, and cheerful. Many patrons are not morning people and are grumpy until they've at least had their first cup of coffee, and others do not cheer up until they have had their breakfast. So all breakfast foods need to be served at the appropriate temperature. So prompt service from the kitchen to the table is vital. Do not wait for your guests to finish the first course of their breakfast before bringing the hot entry.
Breakfast is the first meal of the entire day. It should be fresh and filled with high calories. It is served between 7 to 10 a.m. Breakfast is widely referred to as the most important meal of the day.
So first to serve is fresh fruit or fruit juice. It is usually the first course for breakfast and it is served first, with the dishes or glasses removed before the next course, which might be cereal. And next is this course is then removed prior to bringing out the hot entry. It is the coffee. Coffee is placed to the right of the spoon. So the finger bowls can sometimes be used for breakfast service. So if the fruits may have stained your customer fingers, these are served immediately after the fruit course. So otherwise, it is offered at the end of the meal. So then check is presented face down to the right of the cover or on the clean tray.
Lunch. Lunges are categorized into two groups: business people who have a short period of time for lunch and need to be served quickly, and the shoppers. Ladies groups or travelers who have more opportunity for leisurely lunch period. Your biggest job here is to serve those who need to eat quickly with prompt service while not rushing the second group for individuals. Beverage is always first, usually ice water, and child's butter is placed on a cold bread and butter plate. All foods are placed in the centers of the covers of the then removed when finished. The only exception are the salad plates, which are placed to the left of the fork about 2 inches from the edge of the table, and the bread rolls, which are placed to the left of the salad plate. Hot beverage are placed to the right of the cup of soy sauce with creamer above the cup. If dessert is ordered, climb the table first. This means you all use small device to of your guests. Place desserts silvers to the right of the cover. Place the dessert plate centers of the cover. Serve hot beverage are request. Remove the dessert plate when your guests are finished. Serve the fingers bowls and lastly preset the cheek face down.
Hi, I'm Julie Gaston. My topic is dinner. Most dinner patrons are looking for a dining experience and will not be in a great hurry. While they may not be in a hurry, it is necessary to avoid any long waits between courses, which will annoy your guests. Be very observant without hovering. Serving from the left, place the appetizer service on the center of the cover. Next, if a tray will be offered for the guest to serve himself, an empty appetizer plate must be placed in front of him first. Next, remove the appetizer dishes. Next, place the soup or salad service on the center of the cover. Next, all service from a course is to be removed prior to bringing out the next course. Next, if the entry is served on a platter, it is placed directly above the cover with serving silver to the right. Next, a warm dinner plate is placed on the cover of the If the entry is served Russian service style, then the plated entry is placed of the cover. Next, salad is placed to the left of the fork when it served with the entry. Next, beverages are placed to the right of the sponge. Next, fruits are placed to the left of the salad plate. Next, if salad is served as a separate course, if it will follow the main course, place a salad fork to the left of the cover and the salad in the cover of center. When finished, remove salad service. Next, clamp the table. Next, place
Good day everyone, I am Namari Ardela Cruz and today's video I will discuss about the banquet. What is a banquet? A banquet is a meal that has a menu pre-selected by the client for all of the guests attending the event. A banquet usually occurs in a separate location and the client generally requests special items such as a certain color of tablecloths, special centerpieces, a different menu, and so on. The number of guests at a banquet usually ranges from 10 to 10,000 or higher. The only reason there will be a maximum number is because the banquet facility has a limited amount of space to accommodate guests. Any restaurant that can successfully serve a banquet of 10 people can serve any size banquet. This is because the principle of serving a banquet to a large group is the same as serving it to a small group. There are different types of banquet. Banquet include buffet, reception, food station, plated meal, cafeteria style, family style, and pre-set service. The type of banquet selected depends on the type of event and the type of food being served. The service is a formal and personalized service provided to each guest. Example, state dinner, state lunch, or etc. There are also have a different types of banquet table setup. Example, banquet round table setup, crescent round table setup, conference or boardroom style setup, auditorium style or theater style setup, open-ended or U-shaped table setup, herringbone or fishbone banquet setup. Those are the different types of banquet table setup that accommodate in the banquet. Banquet are used at most hotels and event facilities to help to ensure everything is outlined and agreed on by both the venue and the event planner. That's all. Thank you.
Client reason for having a banquet. So first is experience. The staff of an established hall are well trained and versed in throwing a party. They anticipate different scenarios and will have plan be already in place. And second is help. The staff assigned to your event are there to provide first-class customer service. They will help you to the best of their ability to fulfill your needs. And third is food. Most halls have their own full-service kitchen. You don't have to worry about finding a caterer, shopping, and cooking food, and preparing a delicious spread for your guests. They will even help you plan out your menu for you. Fourth is equipment. Tables, chairs, linens, napkins, china glassware, and etc. is cheap. Find a reputable hall that manages all the data. And lastly is sit up and clean up. Hosts will typically draw up a floor plan with you and everything will be set up before your event begins. You even have time to add decorative touches if you want to. After the event is done, so are you. The hall washes those dishes and linens so you don't have to. Planning a party can be stressful with all of the different aspects. Hopefully, the reason about show the benefits of choosing a banquet hall ensure successful event.